Hey guys, welcome to another episode of 0 to 60, and today I'm going to paint the bumper. The reason I'm doing that, a lot of you guys might be aware, but these bare plastic bumpers, obviously they fade as they get a bit of age about them. And like everyone else in the world, I've used every different type of home remedy, from linseed oil, whale semen, and of course all the normal products to blacken the plastic back up, but it just never lasts. And I had a friend tell me he used to have a car yard, and they used to do the same thing. They'd get the cars detailed, and obviously the details would make them look quite shiny, but then when the customers had the car for a couple of weeks, he'd complain that the bumpers were going flat. And he said, I always used to use VHT bumper coating, which is a paint specifically designed to recolor your bumpers. And recently VHT have rebranded everything to Duplicolor, and I thought I'll give it a go on the old Transit van. We've had this for probably 10 years, and every 2 or 3 months we go through and we coat the bumper with something, and then it looks like shit pretty damn quickly. So I'm going to give it a go with the Duplicolor and see what it comes up like. Okay, now before I get going, I've got to actually prep the surface. Now to do that, I'm just going to clean everything quite aggressively with a wax and grease remover, mask it up. I'm going to remove all of the bolts and obviously mask up the parts that I don't want to be painted. So we'll get into that. Hopefully it'll be nice and quick. Okay, so I basically cleaned everything off with a solvent, and you can see how white the plastic has gone now. We've removed all the old gels and all the other protectants that I've had on it. I've covered all the parts I don't want to get painted with this lovely cheap pre-mask tape plastic, and some old towels on the tyres. So let's give it a go. To get this done, you just got to shake the can as per normal spray paint, which I'm really good at for some reason. We've already shaken it off camera, but we're ready to go. And you just do it like a normal spray paint. So one light coat first off, and then thicken up on the second. I'm going to start at the bottom. It's just absorbing it. We'll keep working our way around. Not a professional painter, by the way, guys. So that's first coat. It says to give it a minute or two to dry between coats, but it is just dried straight away. Yep. It's dry. Let's keep going. I'll go in a bit tighter now and get all the other bits. It's all going quite well. You can see that one, that is wet on the surface. It's not absorbed in as much as the first coat, but that's fine. That means we're getting some good coverage. Just give it a few more minutes. Okay, so that one's been about 10 minutes. We're going to do a third coat, and we'll see if that's enough coverage, because I reckon I've only used about a third of the can. Go a bit thicker this time. Is that not? So that's gone on quite thick. I'm going to give that a few minutes to dry and just see how that final finish looks. It may need one more coat. So we'll cut back in a few minutes, guys. So we're going to go for a fourth coat. As you can just see some marks on there. Ooh, flash. Okay, so it's done. I'm pretty happy with it. Obviously the test will be how long it lasts. It looks, I don't think it's as glossy as when you do it with an oil, but to be fair, stand back and it just looks like a new bumper. So yeah, that is the Duplicolor bumper coating. I have used probably 80% of the can. I did about 4 full coats and then 1 extra half a coat on the very top just to try and cover it up. But this bumper was particularly dry, and I don't know if you remember, but the way that it absorbed the solvent when I started this, it was crazy, and it did that. It absorbed the paint. Anyway, she's done. Very happy with it. Duplicolor bumper coating. Thanks for watching.